All right, so y'all, these are our favorite moments from October. Beautiful morning ritual is all I'm saying.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
What's that mean? Does that mean stop talking?
That I guess is my cue, because apparently I work at a factory.
Is it lunch?
That I have to get back to work. I didn't know that was coming.
Yeah, cheers.
I apparently am on the set of Laverne and Shirley. Thank you, Jennifer, for stopping by. I hear you play an instrument as well, right?
I do play the banjo.
I love that you play the banjo.
I do.
Someone told me, I heard, that you might have a banjo here.
I did bring my banjo.
And I love a banjo player. And that's a cool banjo.
I just got this banjo. I love it. I got
so
it for my
cool.
play. So, yeah.
I love on tour when we do songs, like we'll cover songs of other, that's why we do it here, but we've been doing it for years, but when we cover songs, we get to incorporate banjos. I love, or steel guitar, any kind of.
It's amazing.
Oh, it's so nice.
Well, I was talking with your producer about our mutual obsession with Bonnie Raitt.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
I mean,
she's hanging in my house, so it's whatever.
Than that?
I know.
I always said if I
swear
ever
I'm not
get
stalking
married,
you,
I
Bonnie.
don't care where she is in the world and how much it costs me, I will bring Bonnie Raitt from wherever to sing at my wedding.
Which song?
A couple.
Okay.
I mean, the song that I think has most singularly influenced my life, actually, and this is saying a lot when you consider like the Joni Mitchell factor, is Bonnie Raitt's cover of Angel from Montgomery.
Yeah.
Which has been with me through moments of joy and moments of, profound life transition, and I just always come back to it. But like the rendition she did you ever see the live performance she did of I Can't Make You Love Me at the induction when the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah, she's incredible. I did see that too.
Powerful person, like from what I
and cool, man. You meet her. I was so nervous about meeting her because I was like, please don't be a turd. Please don't be a turd. And like, and she was so cool. I was so excited, because sometimes you meet people and you're like,
no, but she seems like she'd be exactly.
She's cooler.
Like Jeff Goldblum's that way.
Yes.
You meet Jeff Goldblum,
I fell in love with him.
This guy is exactly like you want Jeff Goldblum to be.
Yeah,
so
no, he
cool.
literally, you literally do fall in love with him. You're like, what's happening?
Totally.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird experience. What are you gonna play? I want you to play something.
I don't know. I learned one of the first songs I learned on the banjo. I learned to play for my mom, and she used to sing this to me when I was a little kid. Feel free to sing along. You Are My Sunshine.
My mom did that with me.
Whose mom didn't, really? I mean, that's like the classic mom song.
My mom sang no other song, just that one.
Well, I mean, I know your voice is not in great
I am
shape,
sick,
but...
so I'll maybe sing. I mean, I already feel better. I love the banjo. Everybody knows. Sunshine, my only sunshine. All right, y'all. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. So wait, Kat, if Teddy and I were to join your mariachi team, what's the first thing that we'd need to learn?
You would first need to learn how to do a grito. A grito,
What's that?
It's an expression of emotion. It's like a loud yell to get your, like adrenaline.
I'm gonna be great at this. How do you do it? Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you an example.
Okay.
Like that.
Have y'all done it yet? Did they get y'all to do it?
No,
Ooh, you all gotta try it.
No, you're not behind the camera today, Sam.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I think we could all do it. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
I really do. Okay. We're all just on the, you count us in. I count us in, we'll all just do it. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
You grew up here in New York, and you actually went to like the famous LaGuardia High School.
I went to LaGuardia High School, which is the fame school, which is a weird thing to call a
school.
I would call it that every time I mentioned it. I would feel so cool.
I go to the fame school,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
I went there, and I didn't maybe go to class all the time.
Me neither.
I
It
went
was
sometimes.
so embarrassing to my mother. She was a teacher. Yeah.
My mom was not a teacher.
Yeah.
So I got away with a lot.
Didn't go well at my house.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
understand
that's a
it.
fun
Yeah.
school, though. So you were acting like at a very young age.
Acting at a very young age, but you know what I was not doing at a very young age was singing. Now, this is a school for acting, dance,
Yeah, all the things.
visual arts, vocal was what they call it, like vocal majors.
Yeah.
And I was not a vocal major. And
Did you want to be?
I want to have the thing that comes out of your head come out of my head, and it doesn't happen that way.
Well, I would love to act like you.
Oh well,
yeah.
we can trade.
No, wait. So you never? Do they make you in that school? Do they not make you, but do they have you go in different classes to kind of stretch you, or
They
no?
don't. I just had a lot of friends in the vocal department, and they were always like, ha, la, la, and I was like, can't
that
do
was
that.
good.
No, it wasn't. That's a lie.
You said,
no.
la, 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 Yeah.
I can't. One time on stage, I've done a lot of plays, and I one time had to sing "Happy Birthday" on stage with a group of other people.
Yeah.
It did not go well.
What?
Because "Happy Birthday" for me is a hard song to sing.
What?
It is. I have a pitch problem. It's
Wait,
like,
I want to get you to sing Happy Birthday right now.
I'll
We
do
can
it just to humiliate myself.
No.
And then you can maybe make
I'll
it better.
No, go for
It's
it.
so embarrassing.
No, it's not. Go. I'll sing with
But
you.
you're a parent, right? So just have a sweet face
Yeah.
on in case you're like, ooh.
I am very good at constructive
Okay.
criticism. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Don't.
Because I'm a bad
I'll
singer.
sing it with you
Okay.
too. Where are you gonna
But then
start?
where am I gonna start?
Like,
where am I
what
gonna
note?
start?
What
What note? How dare you? The note of hideousness
You
is
are
what it's gonna
quickly
be.
my favorite guest
I'm
I've
just
ever
gonna be
had.
like, okay, wait. Happy.
Oh, you're an alto.
Oh, I'm an alto.
Happy birthday. That's low.
Happy birthday.
That's low.
No, okay.
No, it is. Where's your normal?
Happy birthday. That's wrong. That was right. It went happy birthday. Like,
Try
it's not
it a
good.
little. Try happy.
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 Oh.
So embarrassing. Happy.
Oh my God! They just handed us mics.
And you're not going to want to hear this amplified, but guess what? You're going to get it.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. To you.
To you.
You have pitch. You're
No, I
singing
don't.
exactly what I'm doing. She is singing exactly what I'm doing. I'm not kidding.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. No, that was bad.
No.
Happy birthday, dear.
Where's your problem? You're singing.
not
I
good.
was terrified. I was genuinely terrified.
You're like,
because
what
one
am
of
I
my
gonna do
dancers
with this
she
girl?
might ask you to like help her teach pitch, and I was like, can't do.
Yeah, can't do.
Can't do. You just have to hear it. You hear it.
Yeah, but can you make me be like, since you've been gone? I can't.
I saw you in Paris, and we talked about it a tiny bit, but you're loving the voice, right? You're loving it.
I'm loving every second of
Yeah.
the voice. I love the coaches, the artists. I didn't know it would be that fun. I'm gonna be honest with you, Kelly. I signed up not really knowing it would be that fun, and the relationship that I forged with Reba, Gwen, and Michael Bublé Wobley.
I was telling you this in the break. He is funny.
Man, I swear
He's
to
so
God,
quick.
me and him, it felt like we grew up together. It's like we've been lost and we found each other again.
Yeah. So what you're doing, Michael Bublé's daughter listens to your affirmation song every
Yes.
day in kindergarten class.
Yes.
This is how'd that feel when you found that out?
Man, that made me almost cry because I made those records for my grandkids and for the kids around the world to have a piece of me that was rated G. And the other G.
What do you mean?
So we started making these records and started doing these visuals and started creating these characters and these live action characters, and it just spread. It's people playing it for kids in elementary school all around the world. And Michael Bublé came to set and he was like, "Man, my daughter loves your music and they listen to it every day." I'm like, "You lying?" And we sung it together, and it just touched me. It was so adorable that this music that I'm making is really reaching the kids for the right reasons.
Yeah, it's incredible. And you probably never thought when you first started to do
Never.
anything like exactly.
Never.
Exactly. How are you? Good. How are you? a lot more. I mean, are you sleeping? Your schedule is insane.
It is. It is.
And that's coming from me. I feel like I work a lot.
I know. I was gonna say.
You're on a worldwide tour. You're also doing a daily show. Like, how are you doing that?
You know, I think because I don't have a family, I'm like, we gotta stay busy, man. Like, I have no good excuse to take time off yet, so pedal to the metal, man. But I have to say, when I started the job at After Midnight, I did have friends who were like, so you're gonna be on TV Monday through Thursday, and then you're gonna be on the road Thursday through Sunday? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, okay, so we're all just gonna put alarms on our phones to check on you.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a rough schedule, but if you have a good team, a good support team, it's possible. I was like, woo.
Yeah.
Is this your first corporate job that I hear?
Yes, this is my first corporate. Is this your first?
This is my first corporate job.
I was gonna say.
How was your HR meeting?
Okay. I'm so glad we're talking about this because, I mean, you're from music, I'm from comedy.
Very different.
There's no HR in comedy at all.
So it's a very different world.
It's a very different world. Jill, who does HR for our show, she was going through HR training with me, and I was like, Jill, if you came to the Comedy Store with me for 20 minutes, your head would explode. Like,
I was like, ma'am, do not go on tour with musicians.
I know.
I was like, wait, what?
I know. I had never had HR training before. And so I did it with the women who do my hair and makeup, Deb and Havana, and it was just the three of us on a Zoom with Jill. And they go through like scenarios, right, in the PowerPoint where they're like, okay, is this appropriate or inappropriate for work? Spoiler alert, they're all inappropriate. I thought they were like, you know, kind of like, oh, is it good? No, they're all bad. And I did not do it right because she was like, okay, so in this scenario, Kyle says to Sharon on her birthday, doesn't matter how old you get, I'd still be down. And then winks at her, is that inappropriate? And we were like, do you have a picture of Kyle? I mean, how tall is Kyle? Is Sharon ovulating? Like, we don't have enough information. What does Kyle smell like? It's very complicated.
Oh my God,
HR training.
HR would be 4 hours long.
It was so long. They were like, it'll take 15 minutes, and then an hour and a half later, they're like, we need you on stage.
In honor of the story Kate created, it is time to hear a story from her life. This is Epic Story Time. Epic Story Time. Wait for those notes. How it works is I'll get one question, then Kate will tell us a story with the help of illustrations from the children's book she's holding. I might have some follow-up questions afterwards. So Kate, when you were a kid, did you have any unusual pets?
Well, I think we already established that I did. But the biggest one, both emotionally and physically, was my iguana, Willie, who I had when I was 15. Okay, so that's me, and that's I'm dreaming of an iguana. I didn't have a hairband like that, but it's otherwise accurate. And I loved reptiles, and I wanted an iguana in my own room, which, disclaimer, don't. Iguanas are meant to live in a jungle where they can fly from the trees into the water and not be stared at by suburban cats. Anyway, I went to my mom and I was like, Mom, can I have an iguana? And she was like, how much is it? And I was like, it's $15 at Petland. And she was like, yes. And then cut to a 55-gallon tank, 4 heat lamps, 2 heat rucks, and endless vet bills later. We were in for a penny, in for a pound with that one. So I got my iguana, and we had, right off the bat, we had a very contentious relationship. He didn't want to be living in my suburban bedroom, and I, shortly after that, did not want him living there either. And you may notice that the iguana's genitals are pixelated, and that is because iguanas have 2 penises.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And I didn't know this, but I named my iguana Willie. Learned later he should have been named Willie's. Anyway, so I did my best to make Willie happy. I fed him kale. I fed him, you know, whatever the hell they eat, mealworms. And still, we had a contentious relationship, and he wanted to be let out during the day, so I let him out, and I gave him free reign of my room. And he would watch pay-per-view and rack up quite a bill. And I would also come home, and that is a representation of the urine that I would find on my floor, except that does not do it justice. This was like a 3-foot diameter puddle of viscous iguana urine that I had to clean up every day. No. So, anyway, one day, when I prayed that Willie would kind of just disappear, he did. He was gone. He was gone in the home. Oh, I looked everywhere. After 3 weeks, I thought, I'm gonna call it. He's dead, right? And then, and I felt awful, and I felt like a terrible iguana mother, which I was. Again, no iguanas in suburban bedrooms. It's a shanda, and it should not be done. So I was home alone with my sister. My parents were out to dinner, and I heard a scream, blood-curdling scream from above. My sister screaming, I found Willie! Willie had crawled into the sleeve of one of her dresses. I know. And was dangling there inside the sleeve of one of her dresses. And she found it. And I was like, oh my God, there's the corpse of an iguana is in my sister's dress. No, no. Alive. Alive as the day he was born, waiting in the sleeve of a dress for someone to find him. Well, I extricated him from the sleeve of that dress. And to reward me for finding him, he latched onto my finger. I still have the scar. And he was there for an hour. I could not pry this lizard. He was like, you bitch. You took me from Petland, which was a shanda to begin with, kept me in this tank. I'm peeing on your floor. I'm giving you all the signals. I want to go. I want out. I'm waiting in a dress. No, I'm not going to do this anymore. My sister's in the corner. She's going, let go of my sister. I got him off, and that was it. And my mother said, we're calling a reptile rescue organization. And they sent him to Boca. To Boca. And the one question that remains, did he ever get to use both at the same time? I don't know. And now there are snakes under my porch, and they also have 2. And
Wait, do you really have snakes under your porch?
yes.
Yeah. What kind? Do you know? Like grass snakes or garden snakes?
Oh,
Okay.
no, the cute ones.
Okay.
Fun ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't get away from reptiles, and I don't want to.
No. I don't know that they want to be around you. Kate McKinnon, everybody. A big thank you to Kirsten Kirshner for the illustrations you just saw. Kate's new book is available wherever books are sold. It's called The Millicent Quibb School of Etiquette for Young Ladies of Mad Science, and everyone here is going home with an audio copy of the book. You are welcome. How long after divorce did you find the humor in it? Because, wow.
I mean, I was still...
It's not
I was
funny.
still doing beef, so it was like, I was in that. But then once we wrapped, I got on the dating apps pretty quick.
Yeah.
I got on one.
Yeah.
And it was fun. This is how long ago I was on the dating app. It was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And a lot of the guys put under their profession CEO of an NFT company. And then that's how long ago it was, right? And then I would go to their apartment and they would have no dining table. And I was like, do you have an NFT of a dining table? I mean, it was truly like, I just didn't understand how NFTs work. And
then it's sad that you needed to put CEO to make yourself feel better.
Yes,
I don't know.
and I was like, I don't care how many Ethereums you own, cash that to get an IKEA Pawang chair or like a Malm bed frame, you know? Get like a hand towel. So
You be Miss Clarkson, I'll be Jelly, and I think we're gonna be all right.
Kelly and Jelly.
You're Kelly and
I like
Jelly,
it.
dude.
Kelly likes jelly.
Jelly likes Kelly.
I'm excited. I'm excited, and then as soon as she'll walk in, I'll be nervous. It'll go from straight excitement to nerves.
The boss is on the floor.
We met at the Grammys,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Officially.
Hold on.
Sung your
I went
song.
and fanned out on her. She ain't gonna say that part, but I went and hawked her down.
No, I did
and I was
too.
like, Miss Clarkson, I'm such a fan. And when she knew who, she turned around and she said, "Hey, Jelly." I was like, she knows me.
Are you kidding? I noticed you weren't singing on the second verse. It's a little low for me. Do you mind if I do a harmony with you?
Okay.
You sound so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This song is so good. I'm so excited he's allowing me to sing on his song, I'm Not Okay, and it's so good.
I kind of wish you would Kelly Clarkson that for me. You make a dream come true. Because I try to shoot on that note every night, and I kind of riff with it.
Just a huge fan. I love authenticity, and I love real messages. I think that really matters.
Kelly, when I came back from the Olympics, I got to watch and listen to your reaction to my performance on the Eiffel Tower. It was so sweet to hear you. Your voice was breaking, and it touched me so tremendously. You were crying, and then you made me start crying. What's up with all this freaking crying? And now I just saw you singing My Heart Will Go On, and I'm crying again. You were absolutely incredible, fantastic. I loved it so much. I hope we can see each other in person soon, very soon. And I hope we're not going to start crying. I love you so much. Thanks. Bye.
So I got this video sent to me, and it all flooded. I was working with Jason, my musical director here at the show. I was working with him and in the studio, and we were actually doing stuff for karaoke's, and all of a sudden I get this thing from my manager, and I cried because it was Celine Dion saying that she saw my performance, and she knows my name, so it's cool. And anyway, it blew me away, but what really hit me was, okay, 22 years ago on American Idol, I got laryngitis. Everybody got sick one week because they worked us ragged. They had no idea the show was going to blow up. We were all very tired and sick. And I sang, that was the week that I had laryngitis. I had to sing Celine Dion's I Surrender All. I bawl that night because I'm just mortified that Celine Dion is going to see this performance. I could have cared less about votes at that point. I just didn't want to see Celine Dion see or hear this because it was so bad because I was sick. And cut to 22 years later, I finally got like a Celine Dion performance, and I felt like I sang it all right, you know? Like I didn't have laryngitis, I wasn't sick, and I got to honor someone who is such a hero to me vocally. Like, she is one of my main inspirations of why I'm a singer, and she watched it, and I did good, and I feel like I made my 19-year-old self very proud. That's what I did, and I've seen the video a dozen times. I might watch it before I go to bed because she says my name. She says she loves me, so she should come on the show. She said in the video, I know because I've seen it a lot of times, I hope to see you soon. Where do you want me to be? Where do you want me to be? I will be there. Like, it's like one of my, I can quit now in life. I'm retiring. Good night. All right, cowboy. Walking in here. Oh my God, you should have like a hair commercial.
I've been trying to do that.
I wish my hair looked like that. It looks so good. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to
have you. We've had you on the show before. It was a tape performance, and I think it was your first TV performance. Was it not?
Correct. Yep.
Yes. We've been fans for a minute. I think it was in 2022 that we did that. Yep. Yeah, Ride the Lightning, which I think you missed an opportunity with Twisters. It could have been a song for that. But you grew up focused on athletics. Although you're excelling in music, you were, is it lacrosse?
Yep, lacrosse for 12 years.
Yeah. I don't know anything about lacrosse because I grew up in a poor neighborhood. So I don't think people know what lacrosse, oh,
I might have to take the jacket off.
I didn't know that was coming. I need to be prepared for that. That's nice. Yeah. So are you still athletic? Is it a big thing for you? Not like that. I mean, like,